98.5 The Bull with the Tige and Daniel Rewind.
Daniel, a whiny little baby. Daniel gets up sometimes during commercials and he goes and makes coffee. And you got those K-cups because you hate the environment. And so you got these K-cups that make an individual cup of coffee, right?
Yes.
And so you'll leave the studio and you'll come back with your piping hot coffee. And I saw you go in your little drawer over there and grab one of the K-cups. And I said, look, Daniel's making coffee. And I said, hey, Daniel, while you're out there, would you mind making me a cup of coffee? And the scowl and the look of disdain on your face. What a baby. You can't just what was the deal? I think I know what it is, but go ahead. What was the problem?
I think you're trying to do like a little power play here,
Okay.
and you think that you're sending me to fetch you a cup of coffee.
No, I knew you were going to go that route. So you believe that if you get me coffee, which I was just asking as a favor, since you're going that direction and you're going to be at the machine, why not just make a cup for me as well? You think that lowers you on the totem pole because then you're like an intern of mine.
I think it will set a precedence, and then you're going to start expecting me to get you coffee. This ain't Mad Men. I'm not your coffee getter, and I ain't your intern, buddy.
So this is a sore spot for you, the coffee thing. And that's not the only time. Do you remember this? A few months ago, you said, I'm going up to the snack bar, and I do the same courtesy for you. I say, I'm going up to the snack bar. Do you want anything? And you'll say, I want a Diet Dr. Pepper. I say, sure, I'll bring one back. And this particular day, I was hungry, and I said, would you mind getting me like a ham and cheese croissant? Mm-hmm. It's one of these frozen things. And now it's frozen, okay? Now, this is how much of a baby this guy is. I said, I always get your Diet Dr. Pepper. Would you mind getting me a ham and cheese croissant?
Getting the croissant didn't bother me. It was and could you also cook it?
Where am I? We don't have a microwave in the studio. The microwave is at the snack bar. And while you're up there, did you expect me that you would just bring a frozen croissant to me and that's what I had for breakfast?
It's one thing to grab you a frozen croissant, but then to ask me to prepare it and to cook it as well, it was another power play. I know what you're doing.
Make my breakfast, son.
Right. You're like, I got to go to the restroom. Would you mind wiping me? You're trying to...
Power play.
Yeah, you're trying to act like you're my superior.
Yes.
These are psychological things you're trying to do to me here.
Maybe so. You fetch my coffee. You cook my breakfast.
Yeah, here we go.
You help me get dressed.
Right. I'm basically like your grandson.